Hey guys, so I'm flipping through my manuals, and this is the Cascadia Workshop Manual, Volume 1. And I was looking at these bolts, and if you look here, if you look on the face of the bolt, and it has these three lines, that means it's a standard bolt, like a 9/16 or a 1/2 inch. If you look at a metric one, it'll have that 8.8 right there stamped on it, and that means it's metric. I thought that was very interesting. So, it seems like a minor tedious thing to be flipping through these manuals and picking up on stuff like that, but it's simple, but that's the point of reading through the manuals, is to try to learn something new every day. Because, if you're trying to develop into a DIY mechanic, I think you got to cover the basics as well, including the fasteners. So I was flipping through here, and there's a whole section in here about torque specs, and it was based on the size of the bolt. See if I can find it. And I only go through this like an hour a day. Alright, torque values for US customary thread fasteners with lubricant or plated threads. So if you look at the size of the bolt, the thread diameter pitch, see the three lines? That means the standard. Tells you what grade of bolt it is. Torque foot-pounds. Okay, that's the torque value right there. Torque foot-pounds. So 7 or 8 for a 1/4 inch. If you look at a 1/2 inch, you're looking at 64 to 72 foot-pounds of torque. 9/16, 92 to 103 foot-pounds of torque, depending on the grade of the bolt. See, this would be a different, see, this is one type of grade, just another type of grade. See the lines? So it's very interesting. You can, just by looking at the bolt, examining the bolt, you can tell how much torque it should have. So I created a whole manual on torque specs. So what I'll do is I'll make photocopies of these pages and include it in that manual as well, because I got those torque specs from Detroit Diesel. I think adding Detroit Diesel, or I got it from Diesel Laptops. So I think adding these pages to that manual will be a more thorough listing of torque specs. So you're like, well, I don't know what my torque specs is. Well, let's first try to find the bolt. Like, here's metric. Okay, try to find a bolt and say it's an M12. It's probably 42 to 43 foot-pounds. So you can determine based on the bolt what the torque value should be. Alright guys, I think that's it for today. That's my tech tip of the day, is standard versus metric, and also looking at some torque values. Alright, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the internet.